live on Instagram.
Yeah, totally.
Going live from New York. It's Saturday night.
There we are, live on Instagram. I pressed a button, Chalk Mom.
Hi, everyone.
Glad you came.
Whoa.
Welcome to this week of the Chucker.
Yay!
My favorite girl.
Oh.
Yours.
So this is a new month. We're in August now. Isn't that crazy?
Ooh.
It is
Ooh,
And
make
this
it
month's
far.
theme is throwbacks. So as an ode to my brother / father / sister-in-law, we're doing Fifth Element because it's a great movie. You know those movies that if they're on TV, they're always on in the house?
Yes.
This and Shawshank Redemption were like the two movies that played in my
Good
house.
choices. Good
So,
choices.
yeah. So Fifth Element, it's a fun one. You should go see it if you haven't seen it. But tonight's word, in case any of you are hoping for a prize, actually, Chalk Mom, can I ask where you put that box that had the reasons on it? There are some fun things in there that are. Nope, that's the other one. The one that you brought down that had like a curling ribbon in it. You said, "Can I take this downstairs for you?"
Oh.
So, new sponsor this month is So Quiltable. They were our sponsor back in January, but we didn't have a lot of time to to do that when we were just starting this year. We didn't have a lot of time to kind of collaborate and figure out what we were going to do. But now we have, and they deserve another month. So, for the entire month of August, you can get the convention price / show price on any Chalk Girl collaborations that I have with So Quiltable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's really cool. It's a pretty big discount. You can also get a discount for a custom quilt if you're into that. But folks can win. I just need one of each. Just one of each. One of each. Cool. We'll do this one. And this one. Huzzah! Okay, so if you'd like to win, we've got some door hangers from them that are really cool that have my art on them. So you can win either a Harley Quinn or a Spider-Verse.
No personal bias, but the Spider-Verse.
Oh, I want that Spider-Verse.
And you know, the word for today is going to be Leeloo. Leeloo, because that's the name of our lady in the movie, Leeloo. Which is a fun name. So you could win one of these for free. Freebies. To promote So Quiltable, which is really cool. Before I get to drawing again, we're going to talk about last month's winners because I didn't announce them when I should have. So big round of applause for Ryan McNeil, Peggy, Dan Mackey, and Mark Seaton, who all won Metal Prince.
Oh, way!
Very cool.
Congratulations to all
I know, so
four of you.
yeah, all four of those guys won just by commenting, you guys, just by commenting.
It's that easy.
And the grand prize of this beautiful bag made by BKS Art and Textiles, this awesome backpack, goes to Ninja Griffin 18 on Instagram.
Wow! Ninja Griffin, congratulations!
Ninja Griffin.
Congratulations!
So, seriously, amazing stuff. So, it's that easy, you guys. It's that easy. You just need to comment the word tonight would be Leeloo, Leeloo, and you could win a really cool door hanger from So Quiltable. So, without further ado, we're going to start working on our picture.
My phone tried to autocorrect Leeloo to Leslie, and I'm like, that is not the word.
Now what you want?
It's gotta be Leeloo or nothing else.
Leeloo.
Sorry, Leslie. It's not gonna cut it.
Leghorn.
Leghorn.
Yeah, so if anyone has seen Fifth Element and would like to comment something about it, feel free. We love hearing from you guys.
Bruce Willis, once again, in a
Bruce
movie
Willis.
with guns.
Movie with guns? Yep, you bet.
Also, Gary Oldman as a really good bad guy.
Really good bad guy. And as I was rewatching it to get all these pictures, the speech that Sam Rockwell does in the second Iron Man movie when he's talking about all the guns, same exact thing from Gary Oldman
Oh, yeah.
in this movie. Yeah.
Only 20 years earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He did it first. So,
Oldman
yeah,
did it
great stuff.
better.
Great stuff, you guys. Great stuff.
I remember watching this movie as a little kid.
Yeah.
Yes, and Guess. Can anyone guess what scene stuck in my brain real hard?
I know the answer, so I'm not gonna say it unless no one else says it.
What scene stuck in your brain really hard?
It's the Lucia de Lammermoor scene where the blue lady sings
Diva.
the diva.
The diva.
She sings the Donizetti piece, and I remember just thinking, "Yep, that's what I want to do."
Be a blue alien singing space
Blue
opera.
alien. Yeah.
Be a blue alien singing space opera. Yes.
They put a literal space opera in a space opera movie.
That's
Don't think
awesome.
we didn't notice.
So a little
Yes,
bit
we
of
did.
trivia about Diva
Oh my goodness.
for all of
Chalk Mom comes in with the trivia.
you costume designers. She was standing on 14-inch stilts.
Wow.
Stilts.
Okay.
Wearing a skin-tight foam and latex one-piece, no seams.
Huh.
Good. Wow.
Huh.
And you know what? I just watched that scene just now to prep for this. It holds up. I promise you, it holds
Seriously
up.
does. All of the costuming, all of the animatronics, everything in that, like, it all works still. I love it.
Like it was 1997.
Yes.
So yeah, we are, quarter century away from that. Holds up. Marshabi Bringlish, did I say that right? I'm sorry if I didn't. This is their favorite movie.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice.
What was your favorite part?
The Lilu part.
Also, type Lilu in the comments.
Yeah, you could win some free stuff.
I love it. His shower is above his fridge.
I mean, that's what we all want, right?
I want my shower above my fridge.
Totally.
Yeah.
Me too.
Auto wash. He sticks her in it and she comes out all soaking wet. Auto wash. And that's all she says. I just she did a great job. For everything that, fake language and, just pretending to be a newbie on Earth. I think she did a great job.
Mila?
Yeah.
Mila?
Mila Jovovich. I think that's how you
Yes.
pronounce her name.
Yes.
So the co-writer, Luc Besson, he originated the language
Yeah.
that Mila spoke. It was only 400 words, but Mila, for real life,
Mila.
Mila
I think.
for real life, she knows 4 languages.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But the two of them practiced in their off time, and they had full conversations together.
That's amazing.
It's crazy.
I love that.
How many words did they have?
400 words only.
400 words. I mean, you only need enough to really cover a script, but that's so cool.
Yeah.
I think I used 17 words just total. Just recycled. I only ever used 17.
That was 17 right there, so there you go.
Bada bang,
That's
bada
right.
boom.
Bada boom.
Bang.
Bada boom. And then she starts learning English and things get real funny.
And then she gets into the Resident Evil movies, and there we go.
And now she's doing Monster Hunter.
And now she did Monster Hunter. Did anyone see that?
No.
I didn't either. I love Monster Hunter too, and I didn't see the movie. I'm a bad fan. I'm a bad man.
But you did see The Fifth Element.
I did see The Fifth Element, yes. It's Bruce Willis, come
Yeah. With guns.
And Chris Rock.
Yes.
on. Oh, yeah!
And Gary Oldman.
And Gary Oldman.
And Ian Holm.
Who's that?
He plays Palpatine.
Who? Oh, Palpatine.
Mm-hmm. In the prequel stuff.
Oh. Sure. Luke Perry's in this movie too.
He is.
Did you know that? I didn't know that.
No, I did
Luke
not.
Perry.
Or no, Ian Holm, I apologize, is not Palpatine. He is
Lie.
Bilbo.
He's Bilbo, sure.
Wrong franchise.
There we go.
Wrong
I was
franchise.
gonna say.
Wrong franchise, everyone. My
Yeah.
bad, my bad.
It's okay though.
I had to relook at
now
his
I
face.
connect the face. Yeah.
Didn't Ian Holm just pass away?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the 19th of June.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Super fresh.
Thank you, Dia. Yeah, really, just a star-studded cast here.
Mm-hmm.
This movie was 1997.
I was but a wee babe.
I was a fresh 1 year old.
I was 46. I was finishing up my tenure at DeVry. But like, I'll check this movie out, you know, after my
Seems
classes.
cool.
Grading my term papers, and I thought, you know,
It was a whole nickel.
it was a whole nickel to watch this movie back in my day.
Was a child.
So I walked in with my Crystal Pepsi and my cigar, just blazingly smoking, and because it was the 90s, you could smoke in the theaters and drink your
And
Crystal,
drink Crystal
drink,
Pepsi.
drink your Crystal Pepsi, and my chips with Alestra in them. Are these 90 jokes getting anyone
Yeah,
get these?
no, the Crystal
Okay.
Pepsi for sure.
Stop saying words.
Chalkmouth gets it.
Oh my gosh.
That was good, right? Alestra, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was a wee toddler.
A wee
I was
infant baby.
6 or 7. 97, I was 7.
1 whole year. I've been on the planet for
Space Jam had been out for 1 year.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw Space Jam. We did the theaters. This year.
Lilu! Come on, Lilu, if you want to win a thing from So Quotable.
So Quotable has some really awesome stuff, by the way.
They do. I just gave them
Especially
a whole
gloves.
new stock of images to work with.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, they just did a Hamilton quilt, which is super fun.
Ooh.
They're working on an Ahsoka one.
Oh, cool.
I wonder how long it takes them to do.
It is a family business over there. They pump them out real fast, in my opinion.
That's
they,
pretty good.
Yeah, they do a great job.
And now they're a bigger family too, right?
No, that's
Different.
me, yeah.
Still, congratulations. That's good.
It's like three, 4 people over there. Over at
4, yeah.
4. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
It's a hand for each corner of the quilt. Come on now. No, they really do great work.
You do.
They do.
It's incredible.
It is. And those door hangs are really cool, and I want you to know I entered, so
Yeah.
come on, Lady Luck.
I did too, but it said Leslie, so.
Leslie.
Oh, it
Don't
came through
let it
Lily's
say
stuff.
Leslie.
Well,
Leslie-
it's because I fixed it. Don't say Leslie's not gonna get you anywhere in this this one.
Chalk Girl, do you have a favorite scene from The Fifth Element?
I think it's more because my family makes fun of it, but just Chris Rock in the end, where they are trying to open all the stones, and he's just like, "Open, open! I got no fire." he like starts panicking. I think he's great.
Sure.
Yeah, that part always sticks in my head. Yeah, probably that.
Good.
Oh, Jason Harmon says we spend about 20 hours on each: design, cut, sew, quilt, and bind.
That is 4 people.
That's incredible.
Wow.
Well,
Thank you.
You do some lovely work
A
there,
work of
Jason.
love. Holy cow.
Crazy. Crazy.
Mila Jovovich.
She in anything other than Resident Evil and
Monster Hunter.
She was in the Hellboy movie that came out.
She was the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was she?
She was the witch.
She was like the bad guy.
Really?
Yeah. She was also in Ultraviolet.
I don't know what that is. Good sound.
It was like a competing movie with Aeon Flux, if you remember that. You guys remember that time? When? Hold on, I'm looking that up. Okay, it was 2006, and it was just it was these pretty women that like kick butt too.
Oh.
So, like futuristic, dystopian. It was cool.
Cool.
It was fun. It was a fun watch. It has an 8 on Rotten Tomatoes. So you tell me.
Oh. Speaking of women that kick butt, has anyone looked at Gunpowder Milkshake on Netflix?
Gunpowder Milkshake.
It sounds familiar.
Did we see that, Peyton?
No.
The only person that I recognized in the thing, like I didn't watch the whole thing. I started it and I had to do other stuff, so I didn't get to see the whole thing. But it started off really cool, and it was very much.
Yes, we did watch a trailer for it though. It's Karen Gillan
Yes.
and
From Guardians.
yes,
Yes.
and Lena Headey.
Yeah, she's Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we got Nebula from Guardians.
Yeah.
Nice to see her with hair. Speaking of saying hello with hair, we have Amanda Nicole. She says hello, all.
Hi.
No, I just watched Sexy Beast today.
What's that one? Oh, is that the reality show?
Yes.
Oh, the dating game one?
Yeah, well, it's where they date, but they're in like full prosthetic makeup, so they don't know what each other looks like.
Interesting.
Yes.
What did you think?
I think it's a really unique idea.
Sure.
They're only like 20 minutes long because they go on like a speed date and then they go on
Oh.
a date.
Nice.
I think it would be really, really interesting in like a bachelor form, but that would be hard to do.
Yeah.
But like where it's like one person and like a whole cast of people.
Just comes in with like full on
Yeah.
masked singer outfits.
I like The Masked Singer.
I've never seen an episode. I should probably watch it.
Oh, beautiful costumes.
They are beautiful costumes. Amanda Nicole says she's never watched The Fifth Element, but wasn't this the same girl from Dazed and Confused? She painted the statue. Are you saying Mila Jovovich? I'm not sure if Mila Jovovich was in Dazed and Confused. I can look though, but I don't know. I've never actually seen Dazed and Confused. Anybody?
Mm-mm. No me.
The Mangalores, their costumes, there was a whole team that their responsibility was to make sure that they were comfortable and healthy.
Yeah.
So they had fans to keep them cool. They kept them hydrated.
Yeah.
The actors inside the costumes couldn't see outside their costumes.
No way.
So they had camera, monitor, and TV screen inside the
Oh, yeah.
costume.
No way.
And they had people that were telling them to walk,
Turn.
shuffle,
Cool.
stop, God please, stop. So it's pretty funny, but the whole team devoted just to them.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And again, if you, I'm looking at pictures of it right now. I mean, it holds up.
It does.
Like when you do
It really
things
does.
practically, it holds up.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I agree with you.
But I'm a dinosaurs.
And you're holding up just fine.
Thank you. No, I got some real.
No, like
I bet. Look at this.
Like Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park holds
every
up so
time I
well.
watch Jurassic
Yes.
Park, I get so mad at everyone else that's ever done CGI.
1.3.
And also Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
to which Ian Holm is from. There we go. I fixed it. I've corrected it now.
She was in
Dazed and
Dazed and Confused, Amanda Nicole, and
I checked.
Good catch.
is that the movie that birthed? All right.
I think so.
Matthew McConaughey. Yes, it was. Was that a good Matthew McConaughey? Thank you. All right.
You gotta whisper.
You put a little bit too much Billy Goat in there.
Yeah.
That's what he does, but just
It's not in his nose.
all right.
He was in People magazine with a big bongo drum, and I guess he was on the field of one of his home teams that he actually owns, and he was cheering them on. And he was
Oh
sunglasses
That sounds like my kind of guy.
He's great.
Checks out.
That checks out. Yeah, he's really a good actor. I think he just like kind of gets
Just an odd duck.
typecast. Yeah,
He's
but
got
he's.
a good memoir. You know.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, he's cool.
Look at that eyeball.
Look at that.
Look at that eyeball.
Look at that eyeball.
It's looking right at you.
Such
Jeff, it's fine. Just say it.
such a great ability you have there, Shot Girl.
To capture depth. Boom, nailed it.
Just saying, she says.
She's so pale in the movie. I was thinking maybe it might be a bit shady, but when you pull the whole thing together, I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah, that part of her face is just in shadow. What are some other good sci-fi, spacey, fun movies?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Ooh,
Yes.
Hitchhikers.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh yes.
Oh, hold on. It's coming. It's coming to me.
Or shows. I'm gonna put Firefly in there.
Yes, Firefly, Battlestar Galactica,
Never
Star Trek, Stargate.
Dr. Hugh.
Dr. Hugh.
Yes, Doctor Who.
Dr. Key. Yes. Another good space show. Futurama, actually, if you watch it, like, as a drama, it's kind of brilliant.
Yeah.
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet!
You just
Never
watched
have
that.
I ever.
Oh, I forgot it was a Disney movie.
You've never watched Treasure Planet?
No, it just kind of got passed up. We never saw it.
Well, it's actually a pretty good one.
Good.
Lost in Space. Both the original and the new one.
Danger. Danger,
Danger,
Will
Will
Robinson.
Robinson.
That movie. Oh, I used to watch it like at least once a week. Titan AE.
I never saw Titan
It's
AE.
actually I really connected to it for some reason. It's got like it's like an adult Treasure Planet pretty much.
Oh.
Guys, there's
Treasure
a Lost in
Planet.
Space movie. It was not that great, and it had Gary Oldman in it.
Gary Oldman can just do everything. He's great.
It also had Matt LeBlanc in it too.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
They had Joey.
Mm-hmm.
They had Joey.
Hey, Joey.
They had
I almost
Joey.
said, hey, Joey Wheeler?
I almost also said Joey Wheeler.
No, wrong Joey.
But that was the wrong Joey.
They also had Lenny James, who was in The Walking Dead.
Oh, cool.
As who?
He in The Walking Dead plays Morgan Jones. He's the guy who I think they meet at the very beginning, like the first people
Yes.
that Rick
Yeah,
meets,
yeah,
that
yeah.
then walks around with the stick and he's got all the crazy ninja moves.
You remember when Gary Oldman was the best Commissioner Gordon?
Yes.
Yeah, he was pretty great.
Just flattening my mustache here.
Step on.
I can't grow a mustache.
I
Who are we
think
kidding?
so.
Mars Attacks pretty good.
Mars Attacks was great.
Mars Attacks was
Oh
amazing.
my god.
Fun fact, at a convention I was at this weekend, they had one of the original, like, head models.
No way.
Yes,
Cool.
and do you want to know what's really cool about it? They used it as, you know, like as a mocap, right?
Yeah.
And it had a skull to it, and they would like CG in its features
Oh my
using
God.
the skull as a base, as like a
Yeah.
mod. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Gotta have
It was
the bone.
fascinating. Yeah, you have to have bone. Oh, so cool.
Awesome.
Are we talking comic-y space sci-fi movies? Asks Man and Nicole. Why, yes, Man and Nicole, yes we are. Also, if you'd be so kind, Man and Nicole, please comment Lilu in the comments.
Leeeloo.
Leeeloo.
For
Lilu.
your chance to win an awesome door hanger from So Quiltable.
Heck yeah.
They are awesome
Don't
door
type
hangers.
Leslie.
Don't type Leslie.
Your
Sure
phone
it's
may want to.
Lilu.
Don't type Leslie.
Blade Runner's another good one.
The day the earth stood still.
The Day the Earth Stood Still. Independence Day.
Independence Day.
Independence Day.
Although
Yes.
that one's tricky because it's a space one, but it mostly takes place on Earth.
Right.
But
Yes, Man and Nicole.
there's enough
Any
aliens
sci-fi
in it.
movies.
Gravity.
Gravity.
I never saw Gravity.
Oh, Gravity made me
Gra-
so anxious.
Did
Alien.
not see Gravity, but what was the other one that counts?
Interstellar.
Yeah, that one. That one was insane.
Alien.
Had Sandra Bullock in
Gravity.
Gravity.
Had
Oh,
all
right,
the
that's where she's
armrests
floating
and the
in
theater
space.
seat,
Yes,
that one.
Gravity
I love
had
Alien.
Sandra Bullock and
George
George Clooney. Interstellar had Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway.
Got it. Okay.
Anne Hathaway?
Yeah.
And Georgia.
Wasn't Ron Howard's daughter in it too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I've also heard The Arrival on Amazon is pretty good.
Yes.
Oh,
It is.
yes,
It
it
is
was.
really
It was
long, but it is so
I
interesting.
hear it's
It's
heartbreaking. I hear it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's like it is such a slow burn of a movie, but ooh, is it? It is fascinating.
What is the one with Jodie Foster?
Close
Taxi
Encounters?
Driver.
No.
Close Encounters?
Close Encounters, I think.
No. Jodie Foster, and she sees her dad on the beach at one point. Like, Contact?
Yeah.
That's what
Contact.
Mm.
That's what I want.
Oh,
Guardians of the Galaxy is pretty
Yeah.
good.
Guardians is great. Yes.
Guardians Volume 2, also while we're recommending Guardians movies.
What are space
What are other
movies?
good space
Space
movies?
movies.
There's so many.
Spaceballs. Spaceballs is great.
Oh,
Spaceballs is
Spaceballs.
Space Jam.
For the Schwartz.
The Schwartz. Nana Nicole's favorite is The Martian. Also Apollo 13.
Yes.
Oh,
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 The Martian.
Apollo
is-
13.
Both of those. Martian, Apollo 13.
Yeah.
I
So
remember
good.
watching that in middle school. High school?
You
Middle
watched which
school.
one?
Apollo 13.
Oh, okay.
One of those.
Does Armageddon count too? That was a good one.
Oh.
In a way, I think it counts.
I could stay awake just to hear you breathe out. Yeah, thank you.
Is that another Bruce Willis movie or no?
That was another Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
Yeah. Ben Affleck. A whole bunch of people.
I can tell you I've watched that movie over like 100 times.
Live.
Have you seen Cowboys vs.
Liv Tyler,
Aliens?
yeah.
It's like plot wise not that great, but like the effects and the action sequences of Cowboys vs. Aliens is really awesome, but like this story is kind of meh.
I think the Penguin and I rented that when I was in college. He was visiting me in Chicago, and we both fell asleep to it. But
Yeah.
I mean,
There's very little like substance to the movie, but like if you go into that movie purely to watch a bunch of cowboys fight a bunch
Yeah,
of aliens,
yeah,
you get
you
exactly what you go for.
satisfied. Yeah.
If you're going in being like, I want to see something that has this, but also like a decent story and could move me in some way, you will not get that. But Daniel Craig shooting up aliens as a cowboy,
Yeah.
here for it.
Did anyone ever see? It was a like made-for-TV movie, but it was like a cartoon movie. It was called Red Planet.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
It was. I watched the heck out of it as a kid. It was great. I recommend Red Planet.
Sounds familiar.
What year was
Was
that?
it talking about Mars, I presume?
Yes.
Planet of the Apes, if you want to consider that you initially thought they were on a different planet, but then it wasn't a different planet. Planet of the Apes.
It was 1994. Does that give you a clue, kids? Mark Hamill was the main character of Red Planet.
Yes, he was. Mark Hamill is a main character in a lot of space age movies,
Yes.
I love Mark Hamill.
as you should.
Because he's great. He's quite great.
What are other good sci-fi movies? We talked about the Alien ones, right? We mentioned those.
I think we did.
Okay, good.
I love Alien.
Did we talk about the Predator movies?
No. Somebody explained to me why those are. I've never seen any of it, and I
Predator?
yeah. Like, why is it good? Why is it not good? Why is it a fan following? What's the deal?
They're just okay. They look beautiful. The costume is practical. The very first one.
Yeah.
And they had many of them be very practical, and he just looks really cool. And the first movie actually has some great acting in it. Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yes.
are in the
oh my
first
gosh,
one.
Carl Weathers is in that movie.
He is, and they're great, and they have some great like quotable lines. And it's kind of like a buddy army movie until it turns into like a bloodbath monster movie.
Oh.
So really, it's a ride.
Scary.
Yeah.
It's just like Alien. In that sense, like you watch it, it's a little cheesy, but it's really fun. And it's actually pretty well acted.
Yeah.
I watched the first half of Alien for the first time this year.
You didn't like it?
No, I was watching it with a friend and they had to go home, so I did.
I will watch Alien with you anytime.
Oh, thanks.
Yes. Same.
It's on my list for October.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just the feeling of helplessness in Alien. Oh my gosh.
I know I mentioned the Star Trek show and movies, but Star Trek Into Darkness with Benedict Cumberbatch as Khan. That was a good one.
E.T.
E.T. Yes.
I was scared of E.T. A lot of parts of E.T. It's not a kid movie. Really not.
No, not even a little bit.
Um,
There's Dune. We're getting a remake of that
I
coming out
just
soon.
bought that book.
I want to see it. That's all.
Did anybody see?
Ragnarok.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Ragnarok. Did anybody see the movie with Tom Cruise called Oblivion?
No.
No.
And so he was on this like, basically desolated Earth.
I saw. I liked it.
Yeah, and it was him and some other lady, and so like he's going around trying to explore and like find civilization. He starts finding like other versions of himself because it turns out that like he was kind of cloned
Yeah.
into like safeguarding habitats of Earth.
Was it the one where he like shovels through a baseball stadium?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I thought
No,
I
I've never even heard of it.
Very good memory.
Well, it was like the only part I saw. Yeah, it was interesting though. Elysium was not like so alien, but it
Bless you.
had space
Yeah.
aspect to it. It was kind of fun.
Yes. Ooh, we've got Mia Armin saying hello, Chalk Gang.
Hi, Mia.
Oh,
Also Heather. Spitz
Hello.
Jones says greetings from Jason and I. This is going to be awesome.
It
Yes,
is
it
very
is.
awesome.
It is.
Also, Chuck Girl, we're at 32.
Thanks, 32.
Giving you a heads up.
I
You know
appreciate
another
that.
classic? Zathura.
yes.
I never saw that.
Space Jumanji.
Space Jumanji.
Is it Space Jumanji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It
I like
had
Jumanji.
what's his name? Who's that? Who's the actor? Who's the actor who plays PETA in the Hunger Games?
Josh Hudson.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hutcherson,
it had him
yeah.
as a child,
Oh.
as a wee
I
baby.
like that, damn.
Thanks.
There's Valerian. Did anyone see that one?
I never
Yes.
did.
Have that upstairs, yeah.
With Dane
Cara-
DeHaan and
yeah.
Cara Delevingne, eyebrows as you call her.
I do call her that.
Did you
Good
guys
old
mention
eyebrows.
Galaxy Quest?
Yeah.
Which one's that one?
That's
the one
that
I'm telling you
that's
about.
my
Yes.
that's one of my dad's favorite
Tim
movies.
Allen?
So good.
Yes.
I love Tim Allen.
And
that-
Alan Rickman.
Yes.
And
I love Alan Rickman.
Sigourney Weaver?
no, we were watching
Yes.
Deadpool 2 the other week, and the guy, the very naive alien guy.
Yes.
He's in Deadpool 2. He
Mhm.
approaches.
He's so dorky, but he's
Yeah,
so cute.
he's so good.
Would you
Yes.
say adorable?
That's the one in Deadpool 2 who they were like, oh, this is Mr. Sinister, but it's not Mr. Sinister yet because he isn't officially Mr. Sinister yet, but it was him.
Gotcha.
District 9.
Oh, I
that one is
love
so
District
good.
9.
Never saw it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
War of the Worlds.
Chalk Girl, I suggest. Chalk Girl, come over. We'll watch District 9.
Okay.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
That's a
Ooh.
classic.
Ooh, it's not really a space movie, but kind of is because it's an alien. The Thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did anyone see the remake?
Nope.
It was so close to being okay. So what happened in The Thing, the remake, was they did all of the effects practically like they did in the first one. And then the director got cold feet and they took everything out and CGI'd over it.
oh jeez.
And in the making of, we got to, Pito and I watched it a few months ago. We got to see the practical effects they had, and they were incredible.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they really should have stuck it out, but it's okay.
Oh, I was just going to say District 9, cat food. That's from Marshabi Burenglish. I'm sorry, I'm trying. It's a good one.
Also, Wally
Wally.
and Avatar.
Yes, that's
Oh,
yeah.
Avatar.
Oh my god.
Aren't there 2 more Avatars coming out?
I believe so.
I thought it was supposed to be a set of 5.
Oh my
A set of
god.
5.
I thought so.
A Wrinkle in Time. If you
Saves
wanna-
9.
No. Read the book, hated the book when I was in school. Had to read it for school, so I did not like it.
Was that the movie with Oprah?
Yeah.
the
Yes.
new one?
It was
yes.
bad. I hated it.
Did you see the old movie version that they had though?
Marsha Bieber English. All right, thank you, Marsha.
Meet the Robinsons.
Oh.
I never saw that either.
You haven't seen Meet the
Oh my
Robinsons? Oh
gosh,
yeah.
No.
that's so
Matthew,
cute.
I don't watch
the kid movies.
What?
I just like the I got a big head and little arms.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That part.
T-Rex.
Yeah. That part made me laugh when I wasn't expecting to.
Did anyone ever see that Ad Astra?
No, not yet.
I wanted to. I never did though.
And my Midwestern ass is Ad Astra.
Well, that's okay.
I would have said it too.
I'm pretentious. Don't worry.
Men in Black.
Oh, that's a good one.
Men in Black.
Right, Men in Black.
Yeah, that was such a good one. All of them.
The World's End. If anyone is a big Edgar Wright fan, likes his movies with with Simon Pegg and all their silly antics that they get into. It's the same guy who did Hot Fuzz
Yeah.
Oh,
and Shaun of the Dead
yeah.
and
Yes.
Baby Driver.
What was? Go on.
Also, happy birthday, Heather.
Happy birthday,
birthday!
Heather!
Yeah. Oh my God.
Birthday.
Crap.
You did it.
Man, Nicole says, speaking of Tom Cruise, did you know he and a director are legit going to fly to a space station to shoot for a movie?
Mhm.
That's incredible. I had no idea.
Yeah,
Do you know what movie, Amanda Nicole?
Probably a Mission Impossible.
Neat.
I mean, no, it could be anything with Tom
did anyone
Cruise,
ever
but-
see the Cloverfield Paradox? That was a space one.
Yes.
No.
It
Or just any of the
it was.
Mainly because Cloverfield.
I
was
loved the first
alright.
one. Loved the first one. And then they tried.
Did you see the whatever it was, Cloverfield Lane?
Yeah, we saw it together.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like that.
It was good. It was very loosely connected until the last literally 2 minutes.
Well, it was when the Cloverfield Paradox was like they're all connected because the multiverse.
Mhm.
You're like,
Literally.
there you go.
Like, oh, okay, thank you guys. Good though. Good stuff. Ooh, I dig this music.
It's all gaming lo-fi, I think.
Yeah.
Is this Pokemon? No, probably not. This is
don't know.
yeah, this is Ruby and Sapphire.
I thought so. Okay, great.
Felopedo dive, whatever that's from.
Sure.
That's what it's called.
What are other really good sci-fi movies? What are other good Gary Oldman movies?
What are the good Gary Oldman?
I mean, he is Sirius Black and Harry Potter.
He is.
Oh, he is. That's right. Wasn't he in like a Dracula movie or a vampire movie?
He was in. Yeah, he was.
And I remember I liked it very much. I watched it with my friend Aaron because that's what we would do. We would get together and just watch vampire movies.
He was Dracula in Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yes, that was it. He was great. He's a good actor.
Keanu Reeves is in that one.
He is
So is Anthony Hopkins.
another great actor.
So is Richard E. Grant.
Richard E. Grant. He's a little bird. Oh, Chalk Girl, I'm just watching it come to life in front of me, and
It looks great.
it is stunning every time.
Oh, thanks.
And I know we're used to it because you're our friend, and like we see you, in real life, and we talk about like the weather and make funny jokes. But then I watch you like work, and I'm like, goodness, she's actually like incredibly brilliant, and it's humbling.
Well, thanks.
Remember the TV show The Neighbors? Anyone? I do not.
It sounds familiar.
Oh, how about Alf? He was from space.
Alf was from
He
space.
ate cats.
It did.
And then in the last episode, he goes home and leaves the kids but saves the cats. So we're good.
I never saw it, but it was always on the homemade VHS tapes that Chalk Mom so cleanly wrote all the titles to what they had recorded from TV. And My Favorite Martian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Or Mork and Mindy.
Oh, Mark and Mindy.
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron. That's kind of spacey.
Well, his
Well,
his first movie.
Yeah, the first movie they go
Yeah.
into space, they fight the chicken people. The egg people, I'm
The
sorry.
egg
The Yolk People.
If we want
The
to go with the
Yokians.
Wayback Machine, Flash Gordon.
Yes.
Flash Gordon.
Good old Flash Gordon.
Oh man.
Did anyone ever? What's the one where he goes to Mars, and because he's a human on Mars, he's got super strength?
John Carter.
John Carter.
Oh, I did not know that's what that movie was about.
Yeah. Well, he gets like, because he was just like a warrior, and he gets like abducted by aliens and brought to Mars to basically be a slave and fight in gladiator arenas. But because he's on a different planet, like he ends up being significantly more capable than he initially thought. And they're like, "Whoa, wait, this guy is really good."
Because our gravity would be much stronger than Mars's. So, inherently, if we went to Mars and there was like air to breathe, we'd be like super strong. We have to maintain it. Man Nicole says, I don't know if it counts, but Hidden Figures is incredible. I never saw Hidden Figures.
Oh,
It's great.
Is it
It's
about
really good.
space?
It's
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
the like.
Catherine, what's her face?
Zeta Jones.
Zeta Jones, stop it.
No. The name of the female from real life is
Yeah, it's the,
Catherine. yeah.
Yes.
the
It's three black females that helped
The-
launch. I don't know which thing it was, which mission or which thing. But
yes, but that work for NASA.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they one's an engineer, one's a mathematician, and one
Octavia,
Yeah.
Octavia
was
Spencer.
used to
Spencer.
run
Yeah.
and then she's
run the
great.
first like big computer.
Cool.
Janelle
Well,
Monáe.
Oh, I love Janelle Monáe.
Me too.
Yeah.
So
Got a
good.
tip on the gyro. Hey, can I ask anyone listening on Instagram, if you could type in Leeloo in the comments, that's Leeloo, I'd personally be very grateful.
Who's Catherine Zeta-Jones?
Who
It's
is
also
she?
got Taraji
Yeah.
P. Henson.
Chicago?
She's from, she's Chicago. Taraji P. Henson?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's also in.
She's in Chicago.
Michael
She's Velma
Douglas's
Kelly.
wife.
Oh, right.
She's in Mask of Zorro.
Yep.
Got it.
She's also in Oceans.
Yep.
She's also
Well,
in my
no,
heart
okay.
because I love Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Got it.
She's so pretty. She's like otherworldly pretty.
Which is great because we're talking about space.
Oh, thank you.
Who said it?
Marsha Bieber English said Leeloo, and Amanda Nicole said Leeloo.
Heck yeah. Thanks,
Thank
man.
you guys. I appreciate that so much.
You guys could win.
And really, these door hangs, we'll show them at the end. Stick around because they are great.
They are very fun. Very cool. And I would be so excited to give one of them to you. Okay, from my perspective, she looks like Rihanna right now. Not what I'm
What?
going for.
No.
Yeah, not what I'm going for.
Once you do the bangs and the hair, and when you add like finishing touches, you'll be fine.
And like, when the sun shines, it shines together. Like, know that we still have each other.
It'll be good.
Vanished. Banished.
Thank you for typing Leeloo in the comments, guys. It means a lot.
And also, thank you for banishing the Ringmaster.
And do not banish the Ringmaster.
Do it.
That's why TikTok put the film. I was like, I don't know. To me, it looks like that girl from that 70s show.
Oh, Donna.
Yeah,
Mm.
I could see that.
but that's because
Oh.
TikTok does a weird thing to faces.
What's her name? What's that actress's name? It's like Lipinski.
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure.
She's Donna Pinciotti in the show. Laura Prepon. That's it. She was pretty.
Ghosts.
Ghosts.
We've got ghosts in this chalk game.
I'd like to see a movie about space ghosts. Not Space Ghost, not like the superhero, but I'd like to see a movie about like space ghosts.
Like just floating everywhere because they have like, do they deal with gravity in space?
I imagine they don't. 'Cause they're
Casper in space.
like Casper in space. Yeah, like Casper meets Cassiopeia. That was funny.
Slimer.
But like I don't know, like a planet explodes or something, and a crew is like driving by it, and all the ghosts are like a living being, and they try to possess it, and it's like 13 ghosts, but like on a space shuttle. Come on,
Space Ghost, the superhero.
Space Ghost, the superhero.
Let's go superhero.
Sharknado 4. The sharks go into space?
That's already been done.
Do they really? They go into space?
Yeah.
I love it. That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Isn't one of the Transformer movies about like the moon?
Yes. I think it's like Transformers: The Dark Side of the Moon.
It is Dark Side of the Moon, yeah.
Yes, because of
That looks much
Unify.
better.
Yeah.
Doesn't
They
it?
got
It does. Yeah.
like
It's
sleeper
like
cells on the
Weekend.
moon. They're like, you thought you were done. Surprise robots on the moon.
There are robots on the moon.
also
They're
Ed
robots. They're robots.
Sagritalo
Robots on the
says
moon.
thumbs up, great stuff.
Thanks.
Thumbs up, great
It is
stuff.
thumbs up, great stuff.
Thumbs up, great stuff.
Let's get some hair.
Let's get some hair.
Let's got some shoes in here.
Let's get some shows. Also hair.
And also,
And also ha.
So
Bruce Willis wishes he had hair. I'm sorry, go on.
No, it's okay. A little bit of trivia about Fifth Element.
Okay.
John, Emmy Corella, the associate producer.
mm-hmm.
So back in those days, they had to physically transfer the negatives to their production studio.
Yes.
And so he arranged to safely fly the Diva segment, which cost them a lot of money.
Yes. I'm already nervous about where this story is going.
Yeah.
I'm already
Yep,
nervous
yep,
about
yep.
it.
No.
He had to fly the negative to California. He got a call that told him to go to LAX, and he was escorted to a small room, and there were multiple transfers of the negative in big, like almost like trash cans, and the diva scene had fallen out of the plane onto the tarmac, and it had been run over by a forklift.
Oh my god.
But it was okay?
But they ended up grabbing what they could, and they used what they could, and they fixed it, and they put it in the movie.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Could you
And
imagine?
that is why
Oh.
the person in charge of
That looks
data
good.
transfer in movies nowadays is a very stressful and pretty decently paid job, because you don't want to have a Toy Story Pixar situation.
Yeah.
I remember an interview with the gals that were responsible for the wigs for Game of Thrones, and literally when they had to move from one location to the other, they were extremely protective of these wigs.
Yeah. No. When we were working on the movie, that was the role that Cooper, my brother, had, and he's like, "It's my first professional gig, and this is my first job." As he's like, so he, without giving too much away, he had to store it in 3 different machines, 2 different ways, and then save it to a 4th machine, which went home with one of the producers of the movie. So it stayed separate, and it stayed in their place,
Oh my goodness.
completely separate from everything, so that should anything happen to one set of the footage that they have 3 to 4 other backups. Because again, all it takes, especially when it's all done digitally, is a Control-Alt-Delete, and there you go, all of your footage, everything that you've spent money on so far.
Or a stray magnet.
Or a stray mat, yeah.
Or a little bit of water, or a sprinkler going off,
Yeah.
or a little stat of electricity, like.
I want hair like that. I
And
think I want red
he
hair
did a
like
great job and did not have any damage come to any of the
Well, that's
footage,
good.
but he was constantly
Oh,
like.
yeah.
I like
Cannon
your hair.
blonde.
I like your hair.
Do you like my hair?
Yeah,
But it was interesting because
like when
it's
sweating.
Cooper,
Yeah.
so he's very, timid and reserved. being put in a role where basically he was allowed to go up to anyone in the movie, and if they're like, "Hey, can you do this with the footage?" He'd be like, "No, not until it's done. Like, not until it's done downloading." Like,
Wow.
because he had to take the video cards from the cameras and download it all into these separate pathways
Wow.
and make sure that it all got there. And so if people are like, "Hey, we need this thing back," he's like, "That's great. You'll get it when the timer says that it's done downloading." Like,
You'll get it when I'm done with it.
yep. And so
Chuck,
he was
you're
the
at
only
50.
person who had the ability to tell any of the producers and directors, like, "Nope, you don't get it yet."
Oh my gosh.
And he was like, "I'm really nervous to do that." I'm like, "Yeah, but that's also your job. Like, they can't be, because if they're upset, they can take it up with the data management team, and they're gonna go, yeah, no, like, you can wait. It says it's gonna take 15 minutes. Great, you're gonna wait 15 minutes. Then you get those cards. Then you can use it to your heart's content."
Marsha Bieber English says, "I want to see the peanut gallery." We're actually disembodied voices.
Yeah.
I myself am a lich. I don't know if you're familiar with that term, but I'm basically a zombie lord. DM is an entity of psychic energy. Very cool. Pito, would you believe, is a floating angelic halo. And Chalk Mom is the earth goddess Athena. So, we're not here. Like, we're part of this realm, but we're not. It's
No,
mostly the Chalk Girl.
it's a Daft Punk kind of deal, you know. Like, you know that they're people, but you've never seen our face, and you probably won't.
Oh my god. Let's all make masks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're all just gonna wear masks the whole time. See, there he goes.
Oh,
He's being the
also,
Daft Punk.
I'm being the Daft Punk. I'm being the Doja Cat.
Rebecca Bork says, "Hi, I'm Carol and Beth."
Hi.
Oh.
Or are you more of an Ames person? I don't know.
Aunt, 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 aunt.
Being a Midwesterner, I say aunt, but
Are you classified as a human? No, I'm a meat popsicle.
that's from this
Yeah.
movie.
Yes.
It is.
Also, Chalk Mom, no, you are the earth goddess
Oh,
Athena.
stop. You're making me blush.
Okay, so for everyone that is like Chalk Mom and can't take a compliment, there was
Speak for
the
yourself.
oatmeal. One of my favorite cartoonists just posted a thing today about why it's so hard for some of us to take compliments. So if any of you follow the oatmeal, go check it out. It's a really interesting thing. He's always great at making things.
Accepting compliments is hard.
It is.
It is. Corinne Janoska
Especially
says,
when you're
"Artwork is
rich.
amazing. Shout out to the Chalk Gang.
Especially when you're
Witty, wise, and wonderful supporters of the Chalk Girl."
Yeah, so that would be my Aunt Corinne. She
Corinne,
thinks
sorry.
you guys, it's okay. She thinks you guys are so smart. Every time we hang out, she says they know so much about everything.
We
Like, you
fooled
could
her.
Talk about shoes, and they would know stuff.
She probably knows a bunch about Flash Gordon.
Well, when you're a
Probably does.
floating psychic entity, a floating halo, and a lich, you got
You can just access the computer, tell it it's and have all the information.
I'm a lich. I think the word lich is a great word.
Or just sometimes, a lot of times, don't use your phones, but just
Well, it's like I always say, I watch a lot of movies and I read a lot of comics, and I'm glad that it can pay off in some capacity.
It can pay off in a lot of capacity.
I
And
hold
I'm
weird
glad.
pockets of knowledge
Ditto.
that I just open up
Yeah.
sometimes.
I have a strange IMDb brain. IMD brain.
I am the
am the
brain.
brain.
I am the brain.
And I don't know lots of things, but I remember what people were in what other things.
Yeah, see, that's where I struggle. I don't know people. I don't know what they were in.
Chakra, real quick,
Watch a
while
lot
we
of
fit this in,
movies. Yeah.
what character are you most excited to do in this set of characters?
Probably Lulu.
Yeah?
Cool. I like her a lot. I've never done like crazy orange hair like this before, so it'll be fun.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
She looks really good.
She
Yeah.
she's looking so cool. Her hair looks great.
Cool. And since we are closing in on that time, friends, if you want one more shot to win an incredible door hanger
Type
from
Leslie.
Soap Multiple,
Oh yeah.
let me grab those again really quick. With my clean hand.
Leslie.
Type Leslie.
Don't
so
type
that
Leslie.
I can win. No, just kidding.
Type
Do this. If you would like to win one of these beautiful door hangers,
Look at
so
that.
comfortable.
Ooh.
Oh, this is so cool, you guys. We have Harley Quinn and we have Spider-Verse into the Spider-Verse. If you'd like to win one of these, all you have to do is type the word Leeloo, L-E-E-L-O-O, into the comments wherever you're viewing from, and you win a chance, or get a chance to win.
I bet they fit in a locker for those who are going back to
Oh,
school.
yeah.
I bet they do.
Oh,
fit. Or they would look so
absolutely.
cool in your dorm.
Dorm,
Yes.
dorm, friend.
This is
Dorm.
dorm stuff right
Yeah,
here.
it's really
Yep,
cool.
yep,
So yeah, if you want to deck out your space wherever you are, comment the word Leeloo. Leeloo.
Yeah, why not?
Leeloo. Other than that, yeah, take a look at our friends, So Quiltable. They are fabulous artists themselves when it comes to sewing and quilting. And they do more than just collaborations with the Chalk Girl. They do all sorts of memory quilts. They do all sorts of like pillowcases and all sorts of fun things, you guys. So please go check them out. They're fabulous people and they deserve all the love in the world. Let's see. So this is August. Next week, you guys can decide. We have Princess Bride, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and we have Labyrinth. What's next week?
Oh, they're all so good. Okay, you said Labyrinth.
Turtles.
Again,
I'm
two.
not being
Roll a die,
myself
roll a
anymore.
die.
I
We'll
know.
figure it out. It'll either be Labyrinth or Turtles next week. So yeah, very
It
cool stuff.
should.
Stick around
should.
for those of you that are on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. We've got our small business reel that runs for a little bit. Some new names on there, and just some really cool other really cool things that you can see. I think that's it for my announcement portion. But yeah, just be awesome, be cool, have a great week, stay safe, and we will talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.